Now you had a group discussion, and therefore maybe there are some questions which were not solved within your group, and I'm not saying that I will solve the problem. Just let me listen. Okay? Just please share with me. So if I don't have answer today, then I will go on thinking. Maybe one day I will get answer, or maybe one day I will not get answer, but I will go to the next line. Who knows? Yeah. So, but anyhow, I really like to listen some of the questions. I was a bit intrigued how the Socrates, Greek philosopher, taught mathematics. So his method of teaching mathematics, I was very intrigued. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. And then and then our teachers. They never give an answer. They will ask question, and question, and then they will leave us in a particular question, completely lost. And our responsibility is to go to the debate courtyard and debate and try to find the answer. So these are quite similar, you see, quite similar. You have to develop how to ask question. Asking question, and finally we are closer to the answer. So, so if you have some questions, please ask. Otherwise, I'm going to ask one question or one or more questions. Yeah. Yes.
In the group that I was in,
yeah.
There was a question about joyful effort.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can force yourself to make an effort, but how can you bring the joy into it when you face problems?
I have another question about joyous effort as well, so maybe together. It's good, intelligent, lovely to do whatever I do at work, for example, with joyous enthusiasm, love and kindness. It's lovely to bring it there. But my question is this paramita is directed to dharmic activities or general?
So I think two aspects. I think I will not go so detailed of your questions, but I'm going to give the answer. Joyful effort, and one is paramita. Okay. Either way is okay. As you all know, that whatever, whether it's generosity or tolerance or giving something or anything, okay, and that practice become paramita, okay, paramita, if we have what? Bodhisattva. Okay? Why? Because as soon as you have bodhisattva, whatever merit you earn, or meditation, or any conventional good activities, whatever you do, it goes directly to achieve Buddhahood. Paramita. Okay, paramita. Parotichimba. Parotichimba means reaching to the other side. Okay? So therefore, this is totally dependent upon your bodhicitta. As soon as your mind is transformed into bodhicitta, and everything you do is paramita. Okay? Generosity, perfection, okay? Perfection of generosity. Yeah? And perfection of joyful effort, perfection of ethical discipline, perfection of tolerance, perfection of wisdom, perfection of single point meditation. So it goes like paramita, means perfection. Okay, that is totally dependent upon the bodhicitta. Okay, then if we have to force, to do something good thing. Then it is not necessary to be joyful effort. Okay, the joyful effort also starts, as Shantideva himself says, "Dzongkang gela zhou." Dzongkang zun is zunju. Zunju means joyful effort. Okay, Kang is what is joyful effort. Dzongkang means what is joyful effort. He asked for him, and he answered, "Gela zhou." That is the answer. Gela zhou was any sort of merit, okay, good activities. If someone feels so happy to do this, then it becomes joyful effort. Joy. If anyone who really wanted to feel so happy to do even the small thing, okay, just give a coin to some beggar, just with full happiness, okay. And then that is joyful effort. So Geva is actually Geva is merit or virtuous action. Geva. Love is true, okay. Tova is happy, joy. Yeah, Tsongkang Gela Tova. That is all, I think, Shantideva's text. The definitions always, we say Tsongkang Gela Tova. That's all. It's very short, but it says a lot. Yeah, Tsongkang Gela Tova. So any good activities, okay, whether it's verbal or mental or physical, and forced by a happy and joy, full of joy, and that is joyful effort. Now, this is against laziness. Laziness, okay? And then laziness also has three different laziness. And the joyful effort is the antidote to laziness. Fifth Dalai Lama also says, now I don't know whether I remember it. Tene tsoba chemi bechen chechi kabe lege himshi to. Jilu lelo tangyo gongsuna, jilu lelo tangyo gongsuna, leke chawa kaya tu kabes. Tene tsoba chemi bechen chechi kabe lege himshi to. That is like jilu, lelo, tangyo, the three different types of laziness, okay? Jilu, it means, oh, I can't do, I have no energy, so I can't do. That is one level, okay? Laziness. Ji look means I can't do. Ji look. Level is tomorrow, or maybe a little later, when I become fresh, I'm hungry, after dinner I can do, and then I'm tired. What is that? Ji look level, okay, level. And Tangyam is like what? There are some people who are neither differentiate between good and bad, you know, like monotonous, tired. So if you remain like this, then Fifth Dalai Lama says you will never be able to do you will never be able to achieve any good thing. Okay? It's just gone happily trying to do something. And then even something which was very, very difficult at the beginning, at the end it becomes so easy. because of the joy, doing. So, little explanation. And when we need to force, then I think we are not in a joyful effort. No, not in a stage of joyful effort. Of course, we need to force, okay, do this. And I have to try. I'm not so happy, but but we have to. After doing, it was very good, you see. If I've slept, I didn't achieve anything, but I tried. So it was good. Next time, no, I don't want to sleep. And then joyful effort slowly comes. Yeah. And of course, to see the result. And I don't know. Maybe I say a little bit. This is now new phase. Maybe, of course, it might have existed during Shantideva's time. But today, we have this issue of what is this? Issue burnout. Yeah, burnout. Okay. Yeah. Totally, completely exhausted. Burnout. Yeah. But this issue is, in one way, it's lack of joyful effort. Okay. Whatever you are doing, if you feel so happy doing this, if you have so much joy of doing this, and then how you will get burned out? Almost impossible. Okay? But then there's another factor. It is really happy to do, but then at the end, the result we are expecting, I do a lot of things, so I'm very happy, but they didn't show any appreciation. And then you started getting tired. And you try, if they don't show any appreciation, if they don't say any thank you, or if they don't give any reward, then you get tired, okay? Because your intention was not pure. Your intention was not 100% focused on how to help, how to benefit the person to whom you are helping. Your 50% or maybe more, I'm helping, then I need also something. Because of this, then you get tired. But this is a new issue, okay? Now these days I'm talking quite a lot about this issue. Of course there are some books also, which we also read each other. My American friends, they read, and then we discuss. Interesting, because I don't know what we need. Therefore the Buddha's quality, he achieved all the good quality. So important. We say I'm specialized on what? Stress. I'm specialized on what? Mathematics. I'm specialized in the science, okay? Or within the science is some other things, you see. Neuroscience. I'm specialized. And do you know any other things? No. I'm specialized. Okay. There's a lot of limitation, you see. A lot of limitation. If everybody only needs neuroscience, okay, fine. But there are so many millions of people who need much more than neuroscience. And I think His Holiness was telling this in a very sadly. Once it was maybe early 80s or maybe late 70s, one man came from Kinnaur. Kinnaur came very devoted, okay, very devoted. He came from all the way from Kinnaur to receive specific teaching, very specific teaching from His Holiness Dalai Lama. And he came and full devotion. Since I heard, he requested to his Holiness. And he said he didn't have this teaching. One thing is he didn't have this lineage. And then he didn't have this teaching. And he has to say sorry to him. And then from there he felt so important to listen, try to receive teachings as many as possible, so that any person comes and that's ready. And then he doesn't have to say no. And then when we are studying about the Panchaparamita, first year, and we study about the enlightened mind and the path, and then also the common path to the lower capacity. So we study all these things. And when we study about the Bodhisattva's path, and there it mentions that there's nothing which Bodhisattvas learn. Because Bodhisattvas are prepared to do service to every sentient being. He is not prepared fully, and he will be handicapped, you see. Yeah, that I know, but then I don't know, I'm sorry. So therefore His Holiness was, I think I heard at least like 3 times from him. And he said to Kunalama Rinpoche. Kunalama Rinpoche was one of the teachers of His Holiness. He is Indian, educated and practiced in Tibet. And so he directed. His Holiness received Shantideva's text, teaching from him. And he said, okay, you go to him, and I'm very sorry, I have wished to teach you. You are so devoted, but I don't have this teaching. So you go to Lama Rinpoche. And from that day he said, oh, so we have to learn, we have to know more. Yeah. And joyful effort. I think it is okay to say like this. We have a friend in Nepal. He has been doing. He has been helping or curing or taking to the hospital for 7 years. 7 years, no salary, no income of like expenses. He just did in his own goodwill. He really did give. After 7 years, that in February this year, and then he had some discussion, and I suggested that we better to have an organization to support him. We will never go against his wish, but we really want to support him. If it is like economically, or some instrument, or some equipment, or medicine, or whatever, okay. We really wanted to support him, to show appreciation, and then to make his work wider, bigger, and more efficient. So we started an animal association called Gawa Nepal, and when I asked him, of course we had little tears together, I asked him, why you are focused on animals? There are human beings also having a lot of problems, but why you are focused on animals? And his answer was so spontaneous, short but spontaneous. If we don't help, they cannot express. They cannot express, they cannot appeal. I have this problem, or I have this problem. They cannot speak. They cannot appeal to anybody. And he feels, he experiences their pain, their limit, okay, their limit. That really made me so touching, you see. Not a big speech, just very short. And it really touches. And there's another doctor, a Tibetan doctor, who came all the way from Pema to Kathmandu. They really wanted to meet me. I was really surprised. We never met before. And he came, whole night he came by bus, and in the morning he came to my room, and we talked. And he was talking about, oh, these days the Tibetan medicine is becoming a little bit like so much sort of business oriented, and it's like profit and salary and designation and all these things, which he feels not correct. And he was saying so many texts. He's well studied. And I said, what did you do up to now? And then he is really humble. He said, oh, I try to, okay, those who are able to pay, yes, I take full charge. But those who are not so wealthy, then I say 50%. Those who are very, very poor, I just give free medicine. And then I was a little impressed. Then I asked him, when you give free medicine, or this with discount, are you giving from heart, thinking that they have suffering, they have problem, and you feel that you have the responsibility to reduce their suffering? And he cried, like half an hour, he cried, like small children. So, like this animal person and this doctor, I think they really have a really good joyful effort, I think so. Just talking, they feel like so much, okay, much more than words, you see. I'm talking a lot of words, but nothing inside. They are talking very little. So, yes, these are not inborn, I think so. Maybe some people might have, because in their previous life they might have practiced this. And when they're born, and then they carry all these imprints, okay. And then outer factor comes, and then it activates, and then joyful effort immediately arises, okay. But we have to put some effort. And slowly it will turn into joyful effort. Yeah. More question? Did I answer? Okay. I go a little bit too much. Sometimes not this way, not this way. If you ask this way, I answer this way. So sorry. Single-pointed meditation is not existing in me. Still, I have to teach meditation. So other groups are fine. Solve all the problem. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I think I might have told this story about my teacher, one of my philosophy teacher. So he led us to a lot of homework and discussion, and then he invites. So please ask question, okay? And then most of us, we ask question, and some of us, sometimes we don't have any answer. We have no question. Then he started raising his finger like this, okay? If you don't have any question, there's only two ways, okay? Either you are Buddha, or you don't know anything. If you don't know anything, you have no question, you see. So this one or this one. Always his fingers going like this. Okay. We often see and hear about this. So I hope you are not the second one. Hope you all are Buddha. Offering. Only one question, okay. And then I think we did quite a lot on offering. And this question is also asked in Shanti Deva's text, okay, what I'm asking question. This is also asked in Chaitanya. He asked himself, he invited question, and then he answered. Okay? Yeah. He says, okay, doing offering to Buddha and Bodhisattva, one side, and then doing offering to mother sentient being, especially the mothers who really in great need of help. If you offer help to these very needy, okay, broken leg or broken hand or handicapped, very old or mentally not fit or like totally really need just to exist, okay. So if you have say 1,000 rupees or $1,000 or 1,000 shekel, so if you have a chance to offer Buddha and Bodhisattva, and then you also have a chance to help you, what I explained to those people. So what you will choose? Which one you will choose sincerely? If everything is in your hand, no outer influence, if it is totally given freedom to you, what you will choose? Okay? Huh?
The second one.
Second one?
Half.
Huh?
Half and half.
Because 52 Buddha and Bodhisattva. 52. No, don't like this.
I give the Buddha.
You give to Buddha. Okay.
He will know what to do with it more than me.
Yeah? You give to Buddha, say that you use.
Yeah, then he can give the.
You are also very clever.
He doesn't need it.
Huh?
He doesn't need it. The Buddha.
No, what he said is, you offer to Buddha, and the Buddha will use to someone who needs, you see. He knows the best. Instead of me deciding, let Buddha decide. And when are you going to give this?
When you see the Buddha.
When you meet a Buddha, okay. Oh, okay.
But you meet one.
So maybe tomorrow? Okay, just so, okay. This is your decision, and you have every right.
I will give the full one.
You will give to the poor one. Poor ones. Poor ones. Poor ones.
No.
No.
I think that I will very carefully check my motivation.
Yeah.
If I really sincere in giving to Buddha or the Guru,
You check your
in
motivation.
order to become to eternal enlightenment for all beings, then I do that. If I just to be nice to the teacher and neglect the poor, I give the poor ones. So I really need to check my motivation in each time I have a conflict.
We need to help the Dharma, but also the people that we meet every day. So it's not either this or that.
Then you will give your money.
Of course, to the Dharma, but of course also to people who need it.
You
Because
mean
maybe the teacher.
you mean a little to the Dharma, a little to the other sentient being like this.
Must be, yes.
Huh?
Yes. Because to support the Dharma, but the people that we know, I am responsible. Maybe the teacher doesn't know them, and now I see them. This is my neighbor. Yeah, she will not go and ask for someone else. But I see, I know, so I can give.
Yeah.
But it's not instead of the Dharma, and Dharma is not instead of this. Must be, maybe not half, but must be more than this or this.
How?
Both.
You said 1,000 shekels. Yeah.
Little there,
Huh?
a little there.
Yes.
You have to decide. 17.
I sit.
Okay. And then if you say,